Hello, people.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone.
My name's Latimus Prime. This is.
Oh, you wanted me to speak? Okay, this is this is the new
Okay,
DC.
let's do this again, shall we?
Yeah, right.
Hello, people. My name's Latimus
Sorry.
Prime, and this is.
That DC show.
Are you not going to introduce yourself?
Oh, okay. Well, of it.
Hello, people. My name's Latimus Prime, and this is.
That DC show.
All right. You know what? Let's just turn the stream off because it's clearly not working. This is Will,
Yes, it's me.
currently a free agent.
Everyone, Prime. Everyone knows who I am, and everyone knows who you are. So, well, everyone that's watching.
We're just all right. Fine then. Fine. We're just introducing ourselves, but okay. Introduce the show, Will. This is your idea.
Well, today we're going to go through some topics that have been discussed in recent weeks about DC. We do want to do this show probably once every 2 weeks, so every other week or so, and then we'll round up anything that we've seen. So, Prime, should we get into our first topic, which is the suicide?
So that's true. So this week is probably DC, next week will be Marvel, and we might just try and interchange it a little bit, or maybe just depending on what topics come out in the news. So, Suicide Squad.
Yeah, the trailer released, didn't it? Was it about a week and a half ago now? Should we react to it here? Do you want to react to it?
Yeah, what were your thoughts on the trailer?
I mean, oh, that's echoey, Prime. I can't lie.
It's fine. Let's go.
Anyway, yeah, I'm not expecting much, but it's James Gunn, good director. Harley Quinn, Idris Elba, good actors and actresses. I'm not expecting too much. I just want to go in there and it be an improvement on the last one, which 9 out of 10. There's a 90% chance it will be better than the original. So, yeah, I'm not really expecting much, but if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. What are your thoughts on it?
I like it. I think it'll be. I mean, I like this trailer. I like this trailer. I also like the first one. The one with James Ayer, the first Suicide Squad movie, I guess. But because the trailers were so amazing, what they did is they used the trailer company to edit the movie, which was a bad idea, clearly.
Yeah, stupid idea. Awful.
I'm afraid they might do it again. The only thing that I have faith in is because it's James Gunn.
Yeah.
But then again, Ayer is a good director, and they still messed that up as well. So
yeah,
but
big calls to make. One,
it's interesting. Do you know who's going to be in it?
In the end,
what's that?
Ron, what are you playing?
No,
you're playing something down the thing then. Anyway,
maybe that's TV. I'm sorry. Do you know who's going to be in it? Like you know how on the trailer the poster for the movie.
There's Sylvester Stallone. Yeah,
Stallone. And someone messaged me and was like, "Who's he going to be in it?" Apparently, he's going to be King Shark. What are your thoughts on that? Is that going to be good, bad? Do you know much about King Shark?
No, I don't. I can't lie. Do you want to explain to me more about who it is?
I don't. It looks like they've turned King Shark into a bit of a goof in this one, which
comic relief.
Yeah, which I mean, I guess so. They have Brainiac. Is his name Brainiac?
Brainiac is a character, yeah.
As one of the villains, and then they have I don't know. I think. Look, I trust James Gunn. It's going to be weird. It's going to be wacky. They have too many. They have too many cast members, which means I know about like half of them are going to die.
Yeah. The only ones I can guarantee. Yes, Andrew. Yay. Yeah, the only ones I can guarantee survive are John Cena, Idris Elba, and Harley Quinn, because they're the three biggest actresses and actors.
Both finally showed his face. Yes, he did. Andrew's here.
Wait, what did Hassan say in the comments? What did he say?
You finally showed your face.
When did I show my face?
Talking about your picture.
Oh, yeah. I am the Joker, so that's pretty cool. Although I'm not as insane. I say as insane because I'm not the most normal person in the world, but I'm not insane to that extent. So,
sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. It's they're probably gonna do a Deadpool on us, a Deadpool 2, and kill off half of them. But
there's about 30 people in the trailer.
Yeah,
exactly. You think people are gonna have to die?
Exactly, I think about 18 of them are going to die in the opening shot.
Yeah, probably. You're probably right. And Brainiac to me is a bit of a peculiar one because isn't he quite a big villain to have in a Suicide Squad?
Is that confirmed?
Yeah, Prime brought it up. So.
However, yeah, he is because he was in the trailers. However, I don't think he is the villain.
Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You know what?
Yeah, which makes me think.
Sorry, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it just makes me think he's not the villain.
That's what I hated about. Well, it's one of the things I hated about the last Suicide Squad film. The Suicide Squad don't go up against big super naturals. They do like covert operations. Little things here and there. They don't go up against a big bad. A Brainiac would destroy the Suicide Squad in about 10 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. That's like a Justice League. That's a Justice League villain.
Suicide Squad. It's not. The villain is Starro, this giant starfish.
That makes that's a Justice League thing. That's not a Suicide Squad thing.
I don't know much about Starro. All I know is he mind controls people.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, so that's more of a Justice League thing, not a. That's like he's an alien octopus freak. So,
Yeah.
Who, Starro or Brainiac?
Yeah, Starro's more of a Justice League. Starro's a Justice League thing.
Fucking hell, they've had his Starro, and then we could be getting Brainiac in a fucking Suicide Squad film. What a waste! Unless it's really good.
But listen, it's James Gunn. I trust him.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Then again, as we all said while watching the trailer when we did a week or so ago, we said it just screams to us Guardians of the Galaxy, the way it's shot.
Exactly, because think of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume. What was the first movie dealing with an Infinity Stone? Oh, that's an Avengers level threat. The second movie dealing with Ego the Living Planet. That's an Avengers level threat. So,
I wouldn't say. I mean, it's hard to tell about Ego because he's in outer space. They don't normally, apart from with Thanos, they don't really, or even anything to do with Thanos. Apart from that,
it's a Fantastic Four. Either one.
Whatever. Yeah.
That's interesting. Another thing that's interesting. Do you want to talk about the Batman thing first before we go into the?
Can I just give my quick thing about the Suicide Squad trailer?
Yeah, go on, Andrew.
This might be a good thing, but I didn't feel anything for it.
I agree with you. I
didn't feel a pull. I didn't feel a pull of hatred towards it, or yes, I'm gonna definitely go see it. It was right in. I was like, okay, like that.
I'm not expecting anything. I'm just gonna watch it, and if I enjoy it, I enjoy it, and then if I don't,
I'm kind of like, I'm interested. Well, I want to watch it because it's James Gunn.
Yeah.
So if you mean in terms of that, then yes.
And Margot Robbie.
Again, Andrew, did you feel the same way when the first Guardians movie got announced? And you saw the first trailer?
You know what? I not announced. I was like, how are they gonna do this? Because like talking raccoon, tree.
When you saw the first trailer, did you feel anything?
I did, and I saw the movie 6 times in the cinema.
No. I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about when you saw the trailer or the first.
Oh
few trailers.
trailer, yeah.
You
You
feel
know
anything?
what?
Six
You know what
times.
trailers? You know what trailers got? Trailers got to also have not only good parts in it, but it's got to catch you with the music as well.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? And the music
I mean,
they're using both.
I actually kind of like the music for Suicide
Yeah,
Squad.
but did you feel anything though for the trailers?
For the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm just wondering. That's fine.
Prime. I like the other Suicide Squad trailer, and look how that film turned out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Do you know what I mean?
I always had a bad vibe.
The executives for DC don't screw it up because
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I still believe I still believe Suicide Squad is a good movie, but I want to see the haircut.
Oh well, I don't think you'll see that ever.
Yeah, the best said about Suicide Squad.
But yeah, well, you're talking about Batman.
Yes, I do want to bring this up. It's not. This has been reported as it's a rumor, but apparently, well, actually, Andrew, I don't know as much about DC as you guys. I'm more of a Marvel guy myself, but I do like DC. Obviously, the Joker is one of my favorite characters ever. Batman, love Batman. Is it true that I don't know why I'm asking you. It's a report. It's a report anyway, but. I need to just stop I need to stop rambling on and get to the point. Anyway, with the Batman, apparently it's not going to be continued in the DCEU. I don't know how true that is. Apparently it's going to be linked to the TV shows, and they're going to have a universe of their own with films and TV series. Apparently, that is what it's going to be.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. They've always wanted to keep. Well, they've kept their universes quite separate. To link it to the TV shows, I don't know, because I think the TV shows are going to start dropping down. In terms of popularity, myself, especially the DC ones on CW, because there's just so many episodes. I think that what they should do is take a leap. They should take a leap of what Disney's doing and just have like 10 episodes max per season or something like that.
Although, Andrew, I need to clarify that I can't remember how I read it. I don't know if they said they're continuing with TV series that are starting now with that, or they're planning to do future TV series. Which
HBO Max is the ones that would continue to do the series. Probably, I know they're doing like a Green Lantern series or something like that. So.
They're also doing
the post you sent. Where did you send it?
I sent it to you, didn't I, Prime? On Instagram. On my private. On my private.
Okay, because I can pull up what was said. Batman set on DCEU's Earth 2.
Oh, okay.
In the movieverse, yeah. It's now being reported that the Batman is set in DCEU Earth 2. Additionally, the report also claims that except for the Batman, DC is planning for its films and shows to share the same universe. This means that the Batman will be an outlier, unconnected to the rest of the DCEU.
So then they can, if it's in the, if they connected the DCEU Earth 2, the only TV show is that Stargirl show that's on an Earth 2. But I don't know if they'll connect it to that.
The DCU Extended Universe. That's the movies, isn't it?
That is the movies, but are they? I know they've got a Green Lantern show in production. I don't know if they're going to try and link it with that. Like I said, they got Stargirl on there as well. They could try and link it to that. I really don't know. I don't know what they say. It's set on Earth 2. What time is it set on Earth 2? Is it before these shows? Is it at the same time as these shows? So I mean, they've got quite a. Robert Pattinson's early 30s, I think, something like that. So they could do 4 or 5 films with him in it if they choose to do so. It obviously depends how much money they make. So and also like that. But yeah,
when the Joker came out and this movie was being reported that it was being made, there was reports saying that they were set within the same universe.
I see. I don't know. I keep seeing conflicting reports because it was like it was outside of just outside of the universe, something like that. It wasn't actually connected to anything. Just a different story, essentially like that. So I'm not too sure. It really, that's the whole confusion, right? It's the whole confusion with this thing with Marvel. And I know this is a DC show, and I'm not gonna like. The only reference to Marvel is at least you know what's part of what.
Yeah,
okay?
It's
all connected. TV shows, movies, whatever. It's all somehow connected. With DC, it's like, oh well, it might be with this and it might be with that. It'd be nice if they had someone who just stood up and said, you know what, this is all over here, or this is all over here, or it's all connected, and we're going to show you how. But it's not. So you left scratching your head, going, okay, so is this now part of the DC?
Sitting on a show like we are right now, not knowing.
Yeah, I really don't know, unless we're guessing, right? There's nothing. It's just nothing that comes out.
It's conflicting reports, and that's all we're working off right now.
The DC shows on CW are connected. Okay, we all know they're connected. Yeah. Okay, they've done that Crisis on Infinite Earths thing a year ago. A year ago.
Yeah, that's the CW verse. That's not the DC.
That's what I mean. I don't. But no, what I'm saying is, when it comes to DC, I know that's all connected. I don't even know if these films are all connected now, because the Justice League that was in the cinema, not the Snyder Cut, did so badly that they just scrapped everything. They just scrapped 2 films that were in production called The Trench and New Gods. That's thing. I don't know what's happening with the. I don't know what's happening. I think if they ever do The Flash, I think they're going to do that to reboot the whole goddamn.
Yeah, well, that was the plan. But again, it's been reported since Justice League came out. That was since Justice League came out, or was about to come out. That was the plan, that the Flash would be. They did Flashpoint as a soft reboot. But again,
but they're
Flashpoint. I don't know if you know much about Flashpoint. Flashpoint in both the comics and the animated movie, in terms of how it and I think they kind of tried doing Flashpoint in the CW. Flashpoint doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they did it for like an episode.
The first Flash movie, because what are you rebooting?
Yeah, are you rebooting?
DC really screwed themselves over because and cinematic, like the MonsterVerse and stuff. In terms of creating a cinematic universe, Marvel not only laid out the template, but they also showed us the mistakes. Because the MCU is not perfect completely. They made their own mistakes. So it's not that hard to copy that template. And arguably, you could say, did DC have better villains and they have better heroes. Well, I say better heroes. They have better villains by far. They're more interesting. Because to be like Thanos in the comics is not the same as Thanos in the movies.
No. None of these characters are. They're more brutal in the comics. You know, it's more. They're more violent in the comics.
Some of the deaths.
Yeah, some of the deaths are.
Yeah.
Well, no, not even brutal. No, I mean in terms of being interesting. Like me actually being interested in the villains and feeling for them and having sympathy for them and understanding what their aim is. Like I mean, because I read more DC than I do Marvel in terms of the comics. But I don't know. That's gonna be interesting, but I don't know. And speaking of which, DC messing up their universe, not really having a clue. Black Adam.
Black Adam. Sorry.
Yeah, because The Rock has been trying to post and tease it for the last 3 years or so. Black Adam is coming.
It's been longer, man. It's been like 7 years or something.
Exactly. And I don't know if it's a sequel to Shazam or if it's a standalone movie.
It's a standalone.
Because apparently Superman is meant to be in it, but then Superman died.
Yeah.
But now Superman's come back, and then we had Shazam. So when does Black Adam take place?
I'm not sure. I think Black Adam. I don't know if Black Adam is more like a sort of introduction story.
Mm.
You know, from is it Candle or something like that, or something? I don't know where it's.
Yeah,
my Black Adam history is not that good, but I know it's going to have the Justice. I think it's going to have Justice Society or something, or at least it's going to have Dr. Fate in it, which is one of my favorite characters of all time. Is Dr. Fate.
I think Dr. Fate might be one of the previous James Bonds. I think one of them is named Dr. Fate.
Yeah, I think so. And it's going to have. I think, is it going to have Hawkman in it or something? I think it's going to have Hawkman as well.
I think so, as a villain or antagonist.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think so.
Black Adam's sort of an anti-hero, isn't he? Really, he's an anti-hero. Black Adam. He's not like
again DC don't really know. They don't really know what they're doing. It's just like the Aquaman movie came out, and then people loved, I guess, the dark parts of it when they were in the water, and they were like, "Oh, let's make a movie about the trench." People like a Suicide Squad was Harley Quinn and Deadshot. Oh, let's make a Harley Quinn movie.
Well, let's do everything with Harley Quinn in it. Yeah. Yeah, let's do everything with Harley Quinn. Yeah, let's do that. But, you know, I don't know. I just got a feeling. I don't know if they're actually gonna still have it. Whether it still will be universe or whether it just be standalone films. I think it might just be standalone films. I mean, it just might be that, and not try and link it. I don't think they're going to do that anymore. I think they're just
stupid. They're How can you fuck this up so much?
Because they try to run before they could walk. You know,
It's the thing is, whether or not you liked what Zack Snyder was trying to do, but watching this Justice League movie was a clear there was a clear.
Yeah, I've seen Andrew. I just saw
he was doing something. It was leading to something positive. Whether you like what he was doing or not, he knew what he was trying to do. But the thing is, they just wanted to get the Justice League movie out so much that they did.
That's what I mean.
Dealing with his death, give him the year or so out. Postpone the movie for a year. It's not a big deal, and arguably you make more money for it because the anticipation is so hot. You'd make more money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just think that they could. Listen. There's nothing wrong with following the Marvel template to some point, to some extent. Not go fully, because you don't have to do you don't have to do a singular. They've already done. They didn't have to do a singular film with Superman. Everyone knows who Superman is. Everyone knows who Batman is. Okay, they don't need. Those are two big guns. Don't need to do a singular movie with them. We've had plenty of them in the past. Another one with Wonder Woman they should have done. No issue with that, because Wonder Woman hasn't had a big screen movie of her own. Same with Aquaman as well, and possibly the same with Flash. The only character I could not see pulling in a good record for a singular film by themselves is Cyborg, because I just don't see it. I just don't see it myself that he could put off a. That's why I was like, I think he's rumored to be in the Flash, but I'm not 100% sure. But just introductions, just so that stupid introduction. Well, no, I'll save it for our verses. But you know, just for the.
Sorry, I continue.
It's like but it was like very. Oh, here they are. Here's what they do. I just, I just didn't feel it. That's all.
It's the thing is though. So after Zack Snyder's Justice League, I thought, in my opinion, the best part about it was Cyborg. So now I want more Cyborg. I thought he was the best part of the film.
Cyborg, all of a sudden they're going to have a Cyborg movie.
Yeah, exactly.
They're doing things on the for example, look at Marvel. After the first Avengers movie, in terms of what people loved from it, you would have thought, why not make a Black Widow Hawkeye team up movie.
Yeah,
in reality, especially with this Black Widow movie that just came out, and there's a Disney Plus movie about Hawkeye teaching his daughter or something, it would have made sense to make a team up movie, but they didn't.
Yeah.
But if this was DC, they would have done that.
But don't you?
I'm not blaming Marvel for not doing that. I'm just saying, it's like showing how inadequate DC are.
Yeah, but you know the thing when Marvel do their presentations, about what's coming on next.
Yeah,
you felt because of their success, they're going to be made, right?
Yeah,
they're going to be made, right? When DC did try to do the same,
it's hot or cold.
After I think it was it after Batman versus Superman, or was it before? I can't remember. But you were going, really? You're doing a cyborg movie before he's been even introduced? You've already planned a cyborg movie? You planned an Aquaman movie? You planned a Flash movie? Even before they've been introduced?
Wait, the cyborg movie was confirmed.
The cyborg movie was announced before he even was shown in Batman versus Superman.
That's so stupid, though, isn't it? Because you don't know how they're going to react to it.
I think about the autumn-winter 2015. I think it was it was like they had a full list of what was coming out when, and it was like going, because remember originally Justice League was supposed to be 2 parts. Do you remember?
Yeah,
Justice League was supposed to be part 1 and part 2, but because of what happened in Batman versus Superman, they decided not to do that. But but they announced it was like going. I was like reading it, going.
What happened in Batman movies? Do you mean the fact that bomb?
I think they were expecting well over $1 billion, and they didn't get it. They got 800, and it's still a massive total, but they're spending a lot of money advertising it and everything like that. So they only get 800 something for two of the biggest icons in world cinematic history.
It's a bit underwhelming.
Batman's. It was right.
I think they took too many. Well, not even too many risks. I think they just didn't trust what they were trying to do.
I don't think they knew what they were trying to do.
What they were trying to do, and then, like for example, maybe the Wonder Woman movie is a bit of a risk, but she's one of the big characters, so like fine, it makes sense. Aquaman movie, that's a risk. Shazam, that's also a risk. Suicide Squad is a risk, but they only did it because it's kind of goofy and quirky, so it's a bit like Guardian, so fine, I guess. The Joker, even though it's not tied in, that's still a risk, because why make a movie about your own character,
Batman's protagonist, when Batman's not even in it?
Exactly. It's not like Spider-Man where it's not owned by Marvel.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it's not as if anyone's going to get confused.
No.
Because you have the Joker plays in Suicide Squad, and then he has a Joker movie. So that is confusing.
Yeah. And I don't want anyone to, when they watch this, I don't want anyone to think that we hate DC. We love DC. I love DC. I want DC to be up there. How does DC suffering? How do I want that? I want to have good TV programs, good films. I want them to live in a world where Marvel and DC are producing great films, so I can just watch them whenever I want.
I want DC to have done this and succeeded, so Marvel gets scared. So they know, like for example, Marvel doing this Eternals movie. It's going to do well because it's Marvel, but in context of how much Marvel make, it's going to fail. I don't want Marvel to be taking risks like this. They have to know that DC they're making such great movies, so we can't afford to take risks. We can't afford to do a stupid Inhumans TV show that's going to fail, or to do an Eternals movie that's not going to be that great, or to do a Shang-Chi, who, in my opinion, is not really going to do that. We can't afford to take these stupid risks, because even though the audience trusts us, if this fails and we have a few bad movies in a row, because people seem to forget the 2 Incredible Hulk movies are technically part of the MCU. So,
the first one, the second one is not the first one.
Thor 2 is a bad movie. Iron Man 2 and 3, even though I like them, they are bad movies. So
I wouldn't say 3's bad, to be fair. I'd say 3's just a good film.
Yeah, but it's questionable amongst people as well. That's what I mean.
For Marvel,
I didn't like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 as much either.
I didn't either, Andrew. That's one of my least favorite Marvel films.
Yeah, so and I didn't like the second Spider-Man film, Far From Home, as much. So
to be fair, I'm actually going to clear myself up about. I'm going to clear myself up about Guardians 2. I liked it, but I was nowhere near loving it. There's only a select 2 or 3 MCU movies that I don't like at all. So
let's stick to DC. But what I'm saying is this, right? When you look at, say, like Prime just brought up, Marvel will announce they're bringing out, like when they release their slate of movies, they go, "Oh, Shang-Chi," right? You know what I initially thought? Okay, that's interesting. Do you know what I mean? I'm sort of like piqued by that. Yeah, interested in it. When DC go, we're going to bring out a movie called The Trench. About those creatures in the Aquaman film. I'm going, why? Why are you doing that?
When they say I'm doing a Shazam movie or a Wonder Woman movie, I question that. I'm like, but why? The characters that we know their movies have failed. So why do this one who the wider audience know nothing about?
This really moves on to another talking point about the ups and downs of the DCEU. What has been the worst film/moment in the DCEU, in your opinion?
Martha. Again,
thank you.
I do like Batman v Superman, and I like Suicide Squad, and I even like the 2017 Justice League movie. But the thing is, I know they're bad movies. I like them, but I do know they're bad movies.
Yeah.
So I can't even defend it to be like it's good. You just don't understand. It's really for Batman v Superman I can, but the rest of them is just a thing of I just enjoy them. So it is what it is.
At least with Batman v Superman, there was good action, and with the Suicide Squad, it was.
I like the Deadshot stuff in Suicide Squad. I like Deadshot when he's in action. I do like it when he's in action.
For me, the worst film in the DCEU is the newest Wonder Woman because it's so boring. That's the worst thing a film can be, boring. At least Justice League is so bad. Like the 2017 one is so bad, I can remember it.
Yeah, but that should
most of it anyway.
I don't know. I think every film, actually, apart from the first Wonder Woman film, I quite like that. I like that very much. It's my pick of the best DCEU film. But I think the only reason I give Batman vs Superman an average score is not only because of the extended cut, the 3-hour one, which makes more sense, but because of the Batman action sequence, which is one of the best. That's what Zack Snyder does best, is the action stuff like that.
Is that where he kills people? Is that the one? What one you talking about?
Yeah, that's the one where he kills. Yeah, Batman doesn't kill that rubbish. He doesn't kill the Joker. That's who he doesn't kill, but he can kill a lot of people. But Prime's like the Martha bit. What made me laugh about the Martha bit was like, we've got Batman. Batman knows who Superman is. He's the world's greatest detective, but he doesn't remember. He doesn't do any research. Or doesn't
no. That's not.
His mum's.
I said Martha because I do like Batman v Superman, and because I've watched a lot of videos of people who do like it, and they were explaining it, so I like it even like I understand it, right? So that's fine. But I don't know. My thing is, you have a vision, at least just see it through. Don't. What's even worse about Justice League is the fact of, fine, you're getting a new director, then at least shoot a new movie then. Don't say Joss Whedon should follow up what Zack Snyder was trying to do, but they're two completely different directors, tone-wise.
Yeah. It's totally different films.
Like when James Gunn got fired from Marvel, and they're going to have Taika do Guardians 3. Well, that made sense.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
At least we know Taika would have done more or less what James Gunn would have done.
Yeah, it would have been the same sort of atmosphere, wouldn't it? Really? You wouldn't have seen
the themes.
You know what I mean? It would have been
yeah. There's only 3 films I'd say I out and out liked, and I'd watch again in the DCEU. Like, you know, Suicide Squad I haven't seen in ages. Batman v Superman I might watch it one more time in my life. You know, if I want to do a marathon or whatever. But the only 3 I'd potentially look forward to watching again is Zack Snyder's Justice League, the first Wonder Woman, and Aquaman.
It's just so long, the Snyder Cut, man. It's just so long.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's better to watch
it's just too long. But you know what? You should watch. Whoever's watching this, whoever watches the end. If you want DC continuity, then watch the animation stuff.
Yeah,
okay? Because that is it, and it goes up to the Darkseid Wars. Okay, Justice League Darkseid Wars. Watch that, but watch the movies before that. It all knits together very nicely. You don't miss out on anything. Just watch that. So, what's it about? It was about 20. Is it 20 something like that? Films or something?
I think so. I think we might need to do a review on them.
Yeah. It starts off with Justice League War. Go to Justice League War and start from there. Okay, that's where it goes. It's excellent. DC they've always been kings of animation. Between DC and Marvel, DC have always stomped Marvel's butt. Marvel have had some good animation, but
I don't even watch
not
much
as good
animation.
as DC.
I don't even watch much animation, but the animation of DC I have watched. I have enjoyed. So
yes, it's very, very good.
Do you know why? Actually, I know why I have a soft spot for Cyborg. It's because, you know, when I used to in primary school, I used to love coming home and watching Teen Titans Go on Cartoon Network. I used to love watching it.
I hate that show.
Don't you dare, Andrew. The film is actually good.
I've never watched Teen Titans.
That is a kids show. To be fair, it is actually a kids show. It's not just an animated show. Like, for example, I know that we're going a bit off topic here, but regular show on Cartoon Network can be enjoyed by adults.
Yeah, when you're high.
Yes.
Yeah, but like Teen Titans Go is a kids show, out and out.
Or if you wanted to watch a new animation that's come out again, it's actually come back for a 3rd season. It's coming back for a 4th season on DC. Let me just bring it up for my thing. There we go. Young Justice. Young Justice is an excellent animated series. It's about basically Junior Justice League. So and it has all the Justice League people in it as well. So you have your Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, all that. It's very, very good. It's actually third season, so it's very good. So watch that. But yeah, I mean the DC animation stuff is it trumps the DCEU in the mud for me. It has it. It's just never. I've never not liked what one that they had done. I've always liked it. So that's all good. But yeah, we'd have to do a review and a ranking show on that one. You know.
Yeah, that'd be a good thing. I mean, I haven't watched much animated stuff, but you know, I do need to watch more though. I will look into watching more. But yeah, would you like to wrap up, Prime? Because I think that's pretty much all the talking points.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully things can be okay and get better next week. This time next week, maybe, or do we do it tomorrow?
Yeah. Can I? What we're gonna? Well, we haven't spoken to Andrew about this necessarily just yet. But what we're trying to do is every Tuesday, we'd like to do a show around this time, maybe a bit later, maybe a bit earlier, depending. But each week we're gonna change every. So, for example, next week will probably be a Marvel show. The week after will be a DC show. The week after a Marvel, and so forth. Because, at the moment, there's not news coming out every couple of days or so. So there's no point doing recycled content. We might as well give it a good fortnight or so, and we can collect all the news over the last 2 weeks. Any traders?
We've got to react. We've got to react to the Black Widow and the Loki trailers that are out this week. So we've got to react to them soon. So or we could react to them next week, I suppose. If you haven't seen them yet, so that's complete.
Or we could do. I mean, we didn't react to any. I mean, or we could just react to the that on another show this week potentially. But then on the Marvel show, recap it, give our overall thoughts.
That's absolutely right.
And talk about other.
That's all good. More in detail about the Falcon Winter Soldier.
Yes, exactly. Friday is Versus. That's when we're going to start that. Have we all? Is that fine, everyone? Friday?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Prime, you okay with that?
It's not really up to me. You're the one again on this split. So
I've already called ahead to your local hospital, Prime. That's it.
Hot. Andrew, Will and I have already.
I've already called ahead to the burn unit for you, boy. Right?
Andrew, I've already bought your casket, so.
You're not getting a casket. I know where I'm spreading your ashes. Okay.
No,
it's where my toilet is. It's where my toilet is.
I've got a bit of class and respect. So I've got the funeral planned. It'll be right after our second leg against Porto. So
Prime, you like?
Prime. I really want to. I want one of these shows to be me and Prime versus a tag team.
I mean, me
and Prime will face two people who solely disagree with us on like one subject.
No, because Andrew, you and Prime would end up disagreeing on your own point. You'd end up disagreeing.
Because Andrew and I would plan before we'd know what it was.
We would plan strategery.
Andrew, you better get ready for that versus because I've seen both your answers, and all I'm going to say is that I think Prime's going to give you an arse whipping. Let's just say that.
So you're Mr. Moderator is already favouring someone.
No, I'm not favouring him. I don't necessarily want Prime to win. I'm just seeing your answers, and I hope your argument's good enough. I hope it's good enough. Anyway, Prime, would you like to say where?
When are we doing? When do you want to do your? When do you want to do your Kong Godzilla mega review?
Oh, do you know what? We'll find some random show just to talk
this weekend.
Should we just do like a Q&A sort of thing like we did last time and just talk shit?
Yeah, we can do it Saturday. We can do it Saturday or something.
Saturday night.
If you're not doing an actual review, then I'm not watching the movie, so that's fine.
You don't need to watch the film.
Yeah.
It's not really worth it. It's just
Prime,
2 hours.
Prime, I watched the last. Prime, I watched it. I watched it on a stream. It's fine.
Yeah, we're not going to name that because we don't want our channel to be taken down. But
no. I'm just saying that I've watched it. Predictable.
Yeah, okay, Andrew. I already told you predictable. You don't need to rub it in my face. £16 I spent on that. £16. Anyway, Prime, would you like to say where people can find you?
Well, I was about to close it out for us, but yeah.
Go ahead.
Will and Andrew, or you're hosting? Okay, Will and Andrew. Wait, what?
Just say where people can find you, and then we can wrap up. Yeah.
So I'm the only one who's gonna. Okay.
Andrew can as well, and I can as well.
Fine. Okay. Let me stop. Okay. I'll go ahead. It's fine. We're not gonna argue about who's wrapping up.
I was about to go. Okay.
Yes. On this channel, everything geek history, geek future, geek present, everyday geek, stuff like that.
Andrew, you're thinking way too much about this. You're thinking
the Nexus YT_. Please follow that. Send us ideas here or send it to me at the Winter Surfer. I'm on KH No Filter Football. I'm on Strong TV. I'm on Let's Talk Premier League football channel for the Chelsea show. I was on Sarcasm City last night. Where me and Carefree Lewis destroyed Spurs and Arsenal for over an hour. So check that out. And everywhere else that will take me. Thank you. That's true, Indiana. What Indiana's saying, that's very true. Yeah.
Well,
you can find me on Strong TV for the Chelsea watch-alongs, the wrestling talk, and everything but football show on a Friday afternoon. You can also find me on the Next Gen in about 45 minutes on the first XI or the first 11, however you want to say it.
First XI.
And you can find me on the Football Terrace.
Everywhere.
You can, I'm here, obviously. When did you say Friday? Saturday? Is that Andrew's death day?
Yeah,
Friday's versus and Saturday's the random.
Friday's Andrew's death day. That's brilliant. You can also find me on Strong TV, where they're going to be doing the wrestling watch along, which is embarrassing watching fake people pretend to fight, which is fine. What else?
Yeah, not like this comic channel.
Tonight on the first XI, Extra Time, which will be fun. Check that one out. What else?
Bits and Bobs, you're on today for the Chelsea podcast.
The Chelsea podcast, that was fine. That was quite good. And apparently the Nexus has come alive and is now just typing in different people's
definitely.
I still don't know
himself. Definitely not.
I still don't know who that is.
I don't.
I'm trying to find out.
I'm not logged in on the YouTube thing, so it's
shit. I am.
Sometimes it types like Will. Sometimes it types like Andrew. Who knows? Yeah. But anyway, we're about to log off.
How can I be logged in when I was posting messages as well? I just don't understand. How is it?
Anyway, we're about to log off. Everyone wave.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a good evening. I am. Bye.
Prime the spliff.
No, I'm actually trying to do a goodbye.
Prime the spliff.